mound, your Rochester.
David Tejada will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Newcomb has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Well, we know he's got that sinker because we saw it right there. As for the rest of his pitches, here's the scouting report as to what we can expect to see moving forward. Ryan McCord will dig in here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Akins ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Yeah, you know, you love to have a shortstop that can cover some ground out there, and you'll see him range out there to the outfield grass to put this one away.
James Newcomb will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Newcomb. Hey, let it fly right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to third. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. David Tejada will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Oh, look at this. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
I think you have to tip your cap to the effort we're seeing out there. Getting this ball before it gets through into left field. But about the only way you're going to throw a guy out from there is if the hitter actually trips getting out of the batter's box easily.
Manny Morales will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and 1 hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
James Newcomb is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the line and settle this guy down a bit. Chris Andino will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
Ready with the 2-1. Hit on the ground towards first. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, that's a nice play over there at first to hit his pitcher right in stride. But meanwhile, the run is in to score from third base.
Chris Colabello will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Manuel Alvarado will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Alan Holman will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. And here's a ball hit in the air. Flores is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. James Newcomb will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around.
James Newcomb.
Oh, big guy. You drive it right here.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
You know, sometimes with a new pitcher out there, it takes a few pitches for you to get in sync with him and kind of settle in. But you don't have that luxury, and this one kicks away from him behind the plate, and it's going to be ruled a pass ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second.
Hey, your pitch, huh? Hey, like you can up there, huh?
And now the runner's trying for third. Now a swing and a fly ball. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner. But that slider is so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Chris Andino will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And a relay home. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
And I hope he's all right out there, because he took a shot when he crashed into that wall. You're going to see it there. Bam! And this winds up going down as an RBI double.
Chris Colabello will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Oh, now, here we go.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And on 1 pitch, he's retired.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Thomas Flores will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This is not the time to go helping him out. You got 2 men in scoring position, so the pressure's on him, not you.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, He didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again.
Hey, come on, guys. You got to hold him right here. Here you go now. Let's go. Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Stephen Wright will step in. A base hit in his last time.
Stephen Wright.
Now the first pitch.
Come on, Daddy, like a big
The
dog.
fastball
Right
here
down,
as he'll
right
take a
down.
look at ball 1, 1-0.
They're looking for yours now. Come on, kid. Hey, leave those guys out there, huh? Hey, place it first. Place it first. Hey, place it first. Place it
A
first.
swing and a ball hit back up the box. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Alan Holman will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jenkins is there, and the side is retired. So games off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Left fielder, James Newcomb.
Hit hard toward the right side. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and they'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Chris Andino will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second.
Hey, looking back, no one.
Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Here we go, guys.
Runner's on his way to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Manuel Alvarado will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Well, when you bring your closer on to start the 9th, you don't expect him to do this. This gets an awful lot of the plate right here, and now, before you know it, you've got the tying run on second with nobody out.
Well, you always hope to get a good...
Yeah. Sound good to me. This sound hard. Something funky people gon' dance to. Give the record a second and a chance to. Hitting people like a scene of amazement. While they slipping back, my feet is planted in the pavement. Crumble like I never do. So now I'm looking dead at you. What are you gonna do? You listen to the knowledge of a scholar. You say how I breathe, tell them how I holler. I'm the E-double, and I proclaim my name. Straight up, good gang, peeps all game. I'm like a rhino, running through the roughest pack. They figure I'm the mic, so they step back. Breathe. The microphone is who lasts the longest, so news is strongest. It ain't a game, it's plain to see. You listen to the sounds of breathe. There ain't no future in your front. I never got caught with a... If you ever do, yo, and ever be with me, yo. Serve it in a Cherokee, or maybe it's a Geo. Black on black Benzo, we'll get it up amigo. Never have to worry about my posse getting jumped. Cause if we ever do, yo, TB, pop the trunk. Cause we don't go for playing, wanna play to grab a ball. When I'm on the mic, I ain't for playing, not at all. Cause I clock...
And now, your
Alan Holman will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get him yourself.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Newcomb is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, and I think that's the thing with throwing that changeup as slow as he does. You're going to make that hitter supply all the power himself. He gets good wood on this thing, but not enough to get it out of here.
Reed Brignac will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single. James Newcomb will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Newcomb.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
We got one here. Here we go, fellas, let's go. Place first here.
Fouled straight back.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh? Let it rip right here, we need you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Oh, he waits out the curveball there and shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
Cut. Hold.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Chris Andino will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw. Maury Rowland will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
Hey, nobody away.
And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Newcomb will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Right here, one time, kid. Hey, we got 2. Let's go. Hey, get your picks up there. Let's go. Hey, let it rip.
Now here's Ruff getting around on one. In the air, out to deep left field. And gone! A home run! A solo home run off the bat of Darren Ruff. Number 10 for him on the year. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Ethan Martin will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 49, Ethan Martin.
Chris Andino will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Second baseman.
Here's a look over to first, and they got him. Lou Marson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Weighted back on a changeup nicely that time, as it's bounced toward the hole and through into left field for a base hit. David Tejada will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Newcomb will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but These are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Now batting.
James Newcomb will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Wait for a good one. Hey, see it, drive it.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Drive it. Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Let's go, baby. Hey, let her fly. Let her fly. Get your pitch. Drive it right now.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly. Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go. Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Let's go. All right, one time right here, kid. All right, come on now. Let it fly. Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Hey, strike this guy out, Meek. Get him yourself. Hey, come on now. Get him yourself. Here we go, guys.
Another try at 2-2.
Hey, get him yourself.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I'd want to have a word or two myself.
Darren Ruff will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Let's turn it. Plays at 2 now.
Ready now on 1-1. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Newcomb is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
This is not normally the kind of swing you associate with a good hitter like this. I mean, he's caught reaching for a pitch that he really has no business swinging at, and that becomes a very easy out.
James Newcomb will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
James Newcomb.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
And you know, his changeup and sinker sort of do the same thing. They both drop off the table pretty good at the end. The only difference is he usually wants you to hit his sinker, and he wants you to swing and miss at the changeup.
Big breaking ball and a beauty, 1-2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one. Derek Strickland will get his first cuts here.
Got one down now. One down. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Newcomb is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Alan Holman will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Newcomb is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Soo-ee, the Iron Pigs lead it 1-0. James Newcomb will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly. Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
High in the air and deep down the left field line. Espinoza ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1. James Newcomb will try it again. He flew out his first time.
James Newcomb.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Hey, put him away.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. And Reed Brignac will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Hey, plays the 1. Here we go.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. James Newcomb will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Come on now. One time. Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
It's been a great start for him to this point. Into the 7th inning of work now, and that's just the first walk he's allowed so far. So maybe not a red flag just yet, but it is something worth watching.
Chris Colabello will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. David Tejada will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Manny Morales will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second.
Get him with your best pitch right here.
To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, and when you've got a guy going for a shutout, you may as well get him some more help. I doubt he'll need it, but they're able to add on for him here.
Come on,
First
big
pitch
guy.
to
See
him.
it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Tejada is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch one. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate.
All that I want in this life is the chance to do my thing. All that I want in this life